Climate change is the single biggest thing that humans have ever done in this planet. And the only thing that needs to be bigger than this is our movement to stop it. It is by Bill McKibben. The climate change phenomenon is one of the problems that we are facing right now. And the world has been concerned about its impact. It affects our ecosystem, our water resources, our livelihood, and even our health. Climate change is really happening right now. And there are evidences. The evidences are clear that the main cause of this climate change is burning of fossil fuels such as oil, gas, and coal. Fossil fuels when burned releases carbon dioxide into the air that causes the planet to heat up. But it may not be too late for us to avoid or limit some of the worst effects of climate change. We can do the two approaches, the mitigation and the adaptation. Mitigation, the reducing of the flow of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, and the adaptation, the learning to live with and adapt to the climate change that has already been set in motion. There are many ways to stop the climate change. One is to keep the fossil fuels in the ground. As much as possible, we must not burn fuels, including coal, oil, and gas, because the more that they are extracted and burned, the worse the climate change will get. And our economy must move away from fossil fuels as soon as possible. We must protect our forests like Amazon. Forests are crucial in the fight against this climate change. And protecting them is an important climate solution. Cutting down of the forest on the industrial scale destroys the giant trees, which would suck up the huge amount of carbons. Companies destroy forests to make way for animal farming. Government can stop them by making better laws. With the help of those laws and with the help of reforestation, we can bring back the forest. Aside from protecting the forest, we must also protect the ocean, because oceans also absorbs large amount of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, which helps to keep our climate stable. Protecting oceans and the life in them is ultimately a way to protect ourselves from climate change. We must reduce plastics. You know why? Because plastic is made from oil. And it doesn't quickly break down in nature, so a lot of plastics are being burned today. Burning of plastics creates a huge amount of carbon dioxide. Aside from it, it also creates air pollution. Thus, we must reduce using plastics. We can use paper bags. If we stop our emission today, we can go back to the past. It is the reality that we won't go back to the past. You know why? Because if today the earth is warm, the following years, it will become warmer. It will be warmer if we continue producing greenhouse gases. The earth will warm. Climate change won't stop. We can't avoid climate change, but we can make ways to lessen the effect and the causes of this climate change. If greenhouse gas emissions are eliminated quickly, it will slowly change. And it will allow us to adapt the world that we have right now. Rather than trying to recover the past, we need to be thinking about the best possible future.